Okay. I think the stream is starting. Yes, it's live. We are live. Hello everyone and welcome to my stream. Today I'm gonna be sculpting Medusa character with plenty little fun snakes on her head. I'm gonna start with Metaball, like I always do. Not always. It's probably the third time or fourth time I start with Metaballs. But I think it's a really fun way to start sculpt. The other parts I plan to do with um, with curves. Yes, curves are gonna be pretty fun to do. Those snakes with curves, definitely. So if everyone here, anyone is here, please leave a message in the comments in the chat so we can know that someone is watching and be a bit more motivated. It's gonna be her body, so maybe I'll give her hands with those metaballs. Maybe not both, maybe not whole hands, arms, just her shoulders, like that. And other parts, I'll show you how I can do this with curves. We'll go in edit mode, delete the initial vertices, and choose a draw tool to actually draw her tail like this. Like this. It's a bit flat, but it's not a problem to fix. So I have a little problem with proportional editing. It's not working well with the graphic tablet for some reason. I wonder if anyone can hear me. Oh, I actually got 0 viewers, which is sad. Why is that? I wonder. Maybe is everyone gonna visit me? After? Okay, so I had a little break, a little technical break, to check if everything is working fine. It seems like everything is just fine. No problems. It's just that I'm completely unpopular and no one's visiting my stream, unfortunately. Okay, that's gonna be a hotel. No, not offset. It's called Bevel. To change the thickness of the tube, we can press Alt S and scale the thickness. Maybe with proportional editing. Like that. And once again, we can hear a Mongolian throat dinging in the background, which is a bit terrifying but pretty calming. If you're tough enough to not be terrified. And like that. Maybe that's too big of a tail for her. Yeah, it definitely is too big, but it's not a problem. We'll fix it later. Now, let's just continue blocking out. We obviously need to fill gaps. We don't want any open geometry in there. Okay. Let's convert metable objects into actual geometry. And nope, symmetrize. Like that. Yes, like that. Okay, now we can start sculpting. Maybe actually I wanna add her boobs also as a separate object. This way it's gonna be a lot more control and more precision as well. Give it a mirror modifier and mirror it around that object in y-axis. Like that. Sculpt it in place. Great. She's got the most important parts. Now for those funny little snakes. You wanna do them as well. Start the same with Bezier curve. Like that. Go to edit mode, delete vertices, and draw them snakes. Something like that. Move it in place. Rotate it a bit. Now with proportional editing activated, we're gonna make it less flat. Like that. Oh, he actually got a bow tie. What a gentleman. What a distinguished gentleman. Okay, maybe actually going too fast with those snakes. And she lacks some hands. Hands are pretty important. Nope. Let's sculpt. Let's draw another curve for that purple on a little snake. Once again with proportional editing activated, let's move in place. Great, great. She's also coming a bit from behind. Somewhere over here. It's a green one. Let's do this one. Like that. Not a big problem for us. Rotate it here. Maybe here. Like that. Okay. Maybe a bit more of proportional editing. Here she's gonna be holding her hand like that. And it's gonna go around her hand. Here, I believe. Maybe under her head. Hand. Arm. Yes, it is arm, not a hand. Unfortunately. Gonna be holding this one in her hand actually. So probably wanna move it here. Somewhere over here. She's also got pretty massive hands compared to her body. So we either wanna make her body thin or her hands too thick. So 3 more snakes to go. Maybe if I was talking a little bit less, I would already complete all of those snakes without any problems. Okay, give it a little bit of dynamics, like that. Two to go. Oh, that's funny Mongolian throat singing sound. This one is not that terrifying for me. Sounds like some kind of insect in the field. Line somewhere. So this is quite lower than that. Maybe it goes quite further than that. And another one is almost straight. Goes right here. And that noise is actually quite terrifying. I wonder if I use the word terrifying. Anyway, we just made all of the snakes, even though you cannot see them for now, but in a moment magic is gonna happen and you'll see them all. So maybe they should go even lower, like that. Here's gonna have some hairs, and it's gonna be a bit higher, even a bit lower. This one in particular, like that. What about this distinguished gentleman? It's probably gonna go this. Okay, now it's time to give those curves some geometry. Like that. Okay, now I see that this one is gonna be a bit further. And which in here? Also, this one has this kind of shape. Like that? Nope, not like that. Like that. And maybe a bit of volume. So also might use some. Okay. This gentleman's gonna be almost hiding the face of the Medusa. You might wanna play with those handles. I wonder if it will give us something like that. Yes. That. No way, still no comments and only one viewer. It is sad. Like that. I wonder. Where is everyone? No way, still no comments and no one came. Okay, that's fine. Still can live with that. Maybe everyone is busy and they wanna watch my stream after. This one is probably a bit closer to us. Damn. Yep, now that's funny. Funny throat singing. Maybe I actually want to make your hands with those curved tubes. Maybe not. What do you think? Okay. Okay. Basically, your hairs are done. I see the problem with your chest. She's actually a bit more tilted. And like that. She's almost horizontal in here. Hey, Palindos, my favorite viewer. How are you doing today? Are you considering actually joining us in that sculpt event or not? Or maybe you just wanna chill. It's actually still pretty useful to watch as someone works, even you don't work yourself. You still see how the others work, and you remember stuff. And this way you grow, basically. Do I wanna convert it to mesh and start sculpting? Yes. Nope. Let's block out her hands as well. Arms, yes. Those are arms. Nope. Let's go into edit mode first, because we should turn off proportional editing. We don't need it for now. Yes, that's cool. If you think that my streams are relaxing, that's great. That's actually what I wanted. To relax and spread some, I don't know, maybe positive vibes, if it's not sounds too cliche. She's probably got pretty massive biceps. Okay. As I said before, her hands are almost as thick as her chest. Great. Let's duplicate that arm. I keep making that mistake also. Origin to geometry. Like that. Rotate it like that. And put it in place as she holds one of her Head snakes. Head snakes. Like that. Yep. Something like this. Yes. Now I'm pretty happy with the result. So I'm gonna add the hairs. Let's go into edit mode. Scale it in the axis. Maybe scale it a bit more. Move it in X axis. Like that. And actually, let's just start sculpting her hairs. Here we go. Snake hook those out. I noticed that snake hooking works weird for me for some reason. I'm not sure why. I accidentally tweaked some. Obviously, I accidentally tweaked some settings that I don't wanna tweak, but I cannot tell what was those settings. The changes are so subtle, I can't even say why it's not working the same as it worked before. Nope. Like that. Come on. Move in place. Oh, Mongolian throat singing once again. Once again. Palindos, can you actually hear those sounds? Maybe I set them too quiet, or maybe too loud. What you think? I hope they are not too loud. Maybe I wanna change the preset on this one, for example. Yes, that's something like early morning, very early morning. What actually about her face? Her face is kinda a bit flat, like also shaped, her head shaped like a pumpkin, like that. And her face is a bit flat. Like that. And it's also tilted a bit forward. Here we go. Palindos, I was asking if the sounds in the background are too quiet or are too loud. Can you hear those sounds, like birds chirping or insects making those sounds? What sounds do insects make? Yes. Okay, so... Oh, so you can hear them. That's great. This is outstanding. Outstanding means it's higher than any expectations. Yeah, it's my microphone. I actually I'll try to make it a bit louder, and it's obviously not working. I don't know how to make my sounds louder. How do I... Advanced audio properties. Can I increase like this? Maybe 1 decibel? 2 decibels? How about that? Now, is it louder? Can you hear me a bit better? Better? What do you think? Like that? Can you hear me better or not? Yes, no, no, yes. Четче? Окей. Насколько четче? Еще стоит подкрутить или... Очень хорошо. Подкручивать не надо. Отлично. Не слишком сильно. Я, наверное, не слишком сильно. Всего плюс 3 децибела сделал микрофону. Надеюсь, не слышно на фоне всяких там звуков. Ну, не должно. Окей. Окей. Возможно, когда я подкручивал, я даже оглушил тебя. Но надеюсь, это не так. Okay. Here we go. Let's give her some facial features. Like her little nose. Damn, that's not little. It's actually very big. Like that. Like that. Okay. Something about that. Now let's subtle, give her subtle eyes. And let's actually give her eyeball. Mirror. Move it in place. Like that. Like that. Nope. Okay. Something about that. Yeah, it's pretty close. Right. I wonder where is Daria and Blueberry. I wonder if they are gonna join us on this challenge today. Also, I think the eye is quite lower, like that. It's the nose is a bit lower. Maybe not. Let me double check. It's almost Looks weird. That looks a bit sharp. Maybe like that. Also, those, yes, eyelashes. Eyelashes are important. Here we go. So a little bit of, I forgot how those are called again. Yeah, maybe you're right. It should be quite a bit deeper. Okay, it's quite challenging. Now I think it's good. It's good for now. Let's return it to it a bit later. Let's go. Let's do other parts. Like nope. A rib cage. Rib cage. A belly. Belly is a very cute one. And she's got a massive soul. Yes. Soul is very massive. Like that. So let's give her actually hands for now. Finally. Gonna be metaboss this time. Let's see those hands. Okay. Scale on y-axis. Scale it. Like that. That. Scale on that axis. Scale a bit more. Y-axis. Also the resolution is too low. We need more. Let's like that. Great. Extraordinary. That's not what we want. Here we go. Let's duplicate. Maybe scale. Maybe not scale. Scaling. This one is definitely scale. Oh, nope. You're not going anywhere. This one should be a bit dated. Maybe scale on that axis. This one also. And this one as well. And this one too. Here we go. Oh, she's also got not that many fingers. So it's gonna be relatively easy to make those fingers. Like that. Okay. This is just perfect for now. This one is quite more chunky. Maybe like that. This got... Nope. Nope. Accidentally scaled the tail. Not a problem. Not a problem. Still 2 viewers. Well, it's not that many. Yes, that's too big, but that's actually the point. It's easier to make a bigger hands and then just scale them down to fit it more nicely. Maybe it's actually just the size we want. Nope, actually it's not. It's too big. I can see that. The problem is actually to select all of those meta balls without selecting, not selecting anything else. Like that's scale. Like that. Let's see without selection. Okay, so we're gonna be looking at her from that angle. Maybe that angle. The hand is gonna be rotated like this. Maybe even like this. Not like this. Like that. Here we go. Here we go. Go. And I can see that also her hand should be somewhere over here. Rotate it like that. This hand should be here. Let's go into edit mode. like that. It grows from the small shoulder. The shoulder is probably let's actually try to overprint your hands with that funny little software. It's probably gonna go like that. Your shoulder, that. Yeah, something like that, maybe. Maybe something like that. That looks very hard. Yep, that's. I think that was a deliberate choice to make it like it has no bones, like she's so, I don't know, like snaky. Let's put the forearm in place here, like that. We don't need to follow the reference exactly, because it's a stylized drawing. Everything is exaggerated. So we'll just I'll just try to look at. We'll just try for it to look as well as it on the reference. Okay. Also go into object mode. Let's turn on. Maybe we can actually do that here if we'll turn off shadows. Yes, here it's a little bit easier to do. Let's select all of those. Surprisingly, we selected everything. Put it here. Take it like that. Here we go. Okay, so the thumb is gonna be on the opposite side, obviously. So I'll move it over here where no one can see it, unfortunately. This finger is gonna be quite smaller than that. It's gonna be awesome. Those are actually wolves. Or maybe dogs, wild dogs. Maybe even like that. Great. And it's a bit thicker. Okay. Let's also tweak those proportional editing. That's there are too many. No, there are actually just enough of dots to control it properly. Goes like this. And rotate it. The hand's quite smaller than that. Though this one looks quite bigger. Okay, let's try to fit those fingers here. Like that. And this one, go right there. Now wolves again, and we can hear only birds. Birds are pretty happy that wolves again. Okay. Great. This hand looks absolutely worst from this side. Here we go. Yes, that's great. So let's actually make those fingers quite shorter, because we just found out that they are actually shorter. Here we go. Let's closer. Oh, I might want to model this stuff right now. Okay. Also her hairs are gonna be pretty easy to model. Let's add a cylinder. Go into edit mode. Let's use mouse instead of tablet. Insert it. That's scale it. Great. Okay. Now let's let's scale that. And that's... Here we go. Let's put it in place where it's supposed to be. She's actually got both hairs and snakes. Maybe those snakes are actually not in her head, they're sitting in her hairs. Those are actual snakes, not something that grows out of her body, like in other pictures. Okay. Let's remesh it. Too much resolution, unfortunately. Okay, here we go. Something like this. Right, now for her staff. Nope. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Yes, now it's time for staff. I'm gonna model it around here. Also gonna start with a cylinder. Going to edit mode, scale it in that axis. Yes, they are not growing out of here. They are actually separate snakes. They are sitting in her hairs, I believe so. Because she's got hairs. And snakes are sitting in her hairs. Those snakes are bodies of her, not her body parts. Like friends, bodies, friends, not bodies. Let's go into solid. Scale a bit more, scale a bit more. That's what I think. It's probably true. But it's sad, but it's true. Okay. Something like that. And I wonder how I will sculpt, how I will model these croissant kind of shape. Let's try. We can always try. to extrude. Maybe scale it, extrude, scale it, scale it, scale it, scale it. Need to extrude. Do that. And merge it center. Great. So what about that? Let's just insert it. Insert it once again and merge it at center. This part is probably a bit bigger. Let's actually see and try to fortunately let's scale. Yes, it's a bit bigger, so I'll scale it even more. Great. Now the part that looks like a croissant. Bonsoir, monsieur. Bienvenue. Je m'appelle Yuri. Je travaille level art. And sculpting. Okay, just write some French, but obviously I'm not that good speaking French, as I can speak English. Maybe something like this. Let's try to delete those. Okay. Maybe it's a bit. Nope. Chunky. Nope, it's not that chunky. Nope. Just a bit chunky. And it's less chunky like here. Yeah, the best part about 3D that you can make one scene think by many different methods, and all of them is gonna be correct. Let's just scale it with proportional editing and with individual origins. And let's Before that, we're gonna separate it in different objects. Once again, let's select that, and that. Great. And now, actually, let's scale 0. Scale it to 0. And move it about here. Nope. It's probably will be faster to make it with sculpting. Yes, something like that. It was relatively fast, but not as fast as we would want it to be. Anyway, let's also continue here. Let's just duplicate it. Okay. Something like this. Maybe merge it. Nope. Turn off the proportional editing. Nope, 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 no, that's not that. I hate circular selection in Blender. It works not great. Not as great as we would want it to work. Okay. What are we gonna do with that? Nope, definitely not that. Maybe we'll extrude it. Scale it. Extrude it once again. Scale it once again. Extrude it. Scale it. Extrude it. Scale it. Extrude. Scale. Extrude. Gee, that. Scale. Like that. And maybe scale it on that axis. Let's just make those wing things. Also those we need to make. Here we go. Okay. The rain sounds are just the best. Just the best. What about proportions? I believe it should be quite bigger. The croissant part. Or is it actually? Let's scale it a bit more. Scale this part. Okay. We're getting pretty close. Croissant. Croissant — это круассан на французском. Croissant. 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 Круассанчик. На английском это будет croissant. Croissant. Вроде, да. Croissant. Или croissant. 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 I'm not sure. I tried to learn French for some time using Duolingo. I like Duolingo a lot. I'm actually learning Greek language. The language they speak in Greece and also on the Cyprus. So I want to learn Greece. Греческий. So I'll actually be able to travel to Cyprus and maybe live there for a bit. That's actually my goal, to travel to Cyprus and live there for a bit. For a bit, not like forever, to stay there forever. Cyprus is quite a hot place. Literally. The weather is pretty sunny. And let's say that I don't like heat that much. I prefer a little bit of cold, just a little bit. Not too much below zero. Maybe like 10 to 15 above zero. Maybe sometimes, in very rare occasions, it can go a little bit lower than zero. But unfortunately, in where I live, the weather is always quite lower than zero, which is unbearable. Okay. How's it going so far? Well, it's going pretty good. Put in place the scepter. It's called scepter, I believe. Some reason rotate it like here, like that. Okay. Now I see the problem. Okay. The problem is pretty obvious right now. or not. Let's return it in place. Like this scepter. I'm gonna try here. Rotate it. Rotate it once again. It's still going in her tail. But it's fine, we'll just move her tail a bit. It's not a big problem. Let's finally convert it to mesh. Shade it flat. Into sculpt mode. There we go. Give her some resolution. And smooth it out. Great. Just splendid. I really like French, but I don't see any possibilities of me actually using French in my life. I don't wanna go into France. Well, maybe I wanna go into France, but I believe everyone in France can speak English a bit. It's not gonna be a massive problem if I will not be able to speak French very well. I can say a lot of basic stuff in French, like what's my name, goodbye, thank you, all that stuff. Also, I can say that stuff in German. Yeah, I really like Duolingo, so I tried to learn the basics of German on Duolingo, of Japanese. Yes. 日本語が話せます。日本語が話せます。に住んでロシアです。で、どこらはどこですか？お前はもう死んでいる。Something like that. So yeah. I just like to try different things. So language is one of those things that I like to try. Maybe one day I will go to some courses to actually learn another language, because even my English is quite shabby. Yeah, I can speak a bit, but I don't know any grammar, like zero grammar. I know everything I know is I don't know, intuitive, I must say. I may say. Yes, look at those curves. These are great. These are great. Also her hand is going right here. Do something like this. Okay, great. Okay. Also, let's do some snakes, because snakes are pretty important. And about snakes, I actually wanna have them. Wow! 230 days learning English? Damn! I never had such a long streak on Duolingo. My current streak is my best. It's actually 133 days. It's 100 days less than yours. Yes, I'm not that cool as you, obviously. Yeah, also, my German streak was also about a week, but I did a few separate tries to learn German, so I actually do know some stuff in German. Like, ich habe eine Brot. Ich habe eine Brot. Ich liebe dich. Ich liebe dich. You cannot separate by... Why is that? Yes, that green owl sometimes is so annoying. You got to be really motivated to continue with those lessons. But sometimes they do pretty funny updates. Like some of their some of their courses, like Japanese, for example. Japanese, if you're an English speaker, a course is has a lot of stories. It also has those mascots voiced by different actors, and this actually feels quite a bit funny to learn a language this way when you hear it from different actors, not the same voice. For example, like they had it before. Now it's quite better nowadays. But if you want to learn Greek, then yeah, it's only one voice reading those sentences, unfortunately. So Greek is not that fun to learn on Duolingo. It also has no stories. Like, for example, English to German, or a course has. How do I... Okay, let's save. Let's try something else. Convert to mesh. Go into edit mode and separate by loose parts. Let's see how much. Okay, look at this. That's not good at all. It's actually very bad. Let's Control Z. It. Let's try to select everything. Nope, I just tried to mirror it. Select everything. Merge by distance. And the distance is gonna be 1 maybe. Yeah, that's it. That's good distance. Now let's try to actually separate it by loose parts. Now let's see if it worked. Yes, it worked like a charm. Now we can save once again and start sculpting those snakes, those funny little snakes. This distinguished gentleman is gonna be the first one to be sculpted, because I just like him a lot. Let's look at him. Amazing. Yes, 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 very distinguished. His eyes, his nose, and also his what's going on? Great. Do some moving, removing. Give him a little bit more resolution, because the more resolution the better. Nope, it's actually not. Too much resolution is not good. It's gonna make it so much worse. He's very suspicious. Maybe he's too distinguished. How much hours? How much minutes do we have? It's half an hour. It's not that much. Also, his head is just awful in terms of symmetry. It's so asymmetrical. I cannot. Outstanding. This is just great. Even though he's not that symmetrical, he's still beautiful. You do not need to be symmetrical to be beautiful. Is it that big? I'm sorry that I scare you with your how's it called? What is it called in English? Looks like it's gonna suck you in. if he'll get too close. Don't get too close looking. How was that song? Don't get too close. Okay, five more snakes to go. Shade flat, sculpt mode, resolution, remesh, snake hook. Oh, we're making snakes with snake hook tool, snake hook brush. That's funny. This is actually what this brush was made for, to make snakes. Let's try to make this one symmetrical. Not symmetrical at all. Just not. More resolution. By the way, let's check our settings. We forgot to turn on fixed poles, which is quite helpful. That is funny. Damn, 20 minutes to go to finish this. I'm here. Had a little break. I wonder if I'll finish all of those snakes in how much time? In 20 minutes. This is completely possible if I'm gonna be moving much faster than I move right now. More resolution. Smooth everything. Like that. Inflate that eye. Smooth it. Inflate that eye. Smooth it. It's actually should be quite lower. Shouldn't be sticking like that. Also a little bit of volume here and there, here and there. Make the eye look a bit more roundish. Like that. This is amazing. We're gonna make it in time. I believe in myself. Not too much precision. That's fine. We haven't got that much time to be precise. Maybe a little a little bigger cavity. Like that. Snake doesn't have actually a tone for some reason. Let's do this hand. Add a little bit of volume here. Like that. The arm should be connected somewhere over here. Smooth it out, smooth it out, smooth it out. Smooth it out. The shoulder blade. It's not shoulder blade. Let's make it asymmetrical. Hit this one hand. Also, let's remerge this hand and put it in place as well. Something like that. Faster, 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 faster. No one's gonna see that. Don't spend time on that part. It's gonna see that forearm. One's gonna see her breasts, so we wanna make this kinda. And her neck is also so thick. We don't want it. Not on X, on Y axis. Nope, not great. Let's return the neck in place. A little cavity here. No, why did I just give that? Spend some precious time on useless detail. Because it's gonna be covered with what? Okay, whoops, I know that's not that impressive. Maybe. Maybe they're not. Maybe they are. Okay, something like that. V. No, Control V. Yes, I definitely should fix her boobs. I can see the problem. Thanks for telling me. It's not going this far too forward. It's going on the sides. They are going on the sides. Like that. It's a bit closer. Also, I can see that her belly is also going quite further forward. Great. Let's make those kind of, how's it called? Bra. bra. Let's make a bra. Okay, let's shade smooth it. Great. I know how to make the bra, just like we made everything else with curves. Basic curve. Go into edit mode, delete vertices. Choose draw. Surface. You want a surface. You want it to be surface. Now we wanna choose this first. Right here. Here. Scale it. Rotate it. Okay, what about that? Great, let's give the extrude and offset. No, offset we don't need. We need to rotate. I cannot see from there. Great. Something like this. Not something like that. A little bit less. A little bit more. Yes, there are faster ways of doing that. But I just wanna try this method. So let's do this. Okay, great. Now some modifier, solidify inside. Great. Mirror it on y-axis using that object. So we don't need shade smooth, shade flat. Convert it to mesh, and whoops, it's actually converted all the okay, let's just give this a bevel, not ew, bevel modifier. It's fine. And shade smooth. And sculpt mode. Why I can see that here? Okay, I wanna select that part, delete it, mirror once again, y-axis, using this mesh. Great. 15 minutes to go. Let's do the snakes. This one is gonna be relatively easy to make. Let's shade flat, sculpt mode, remesh, inflate, more. Great. That's more resolution. Smooth it out. Give the eye. Here's gonna be the eyes. I'm gonna make the eyelids, I guess it's called. Not sure, by the way. I'll try to make it with that method. This I'm not gonna be making, just do it like this. Or maybe I should make a little bit of this eye. No, not like this. Let's add some materials, not remove. Outstanding. Impressive. Smoothing. Some volume. Like that. What's left? Okay, here kinda, and three snakes and those panties. Yours, which is gonna be relatively easy to make. Let's just go with sphere and skeleton z-axis. Go into sculpt mode. Like that. Maybe. Make it a little bit more unique. Okay, let's just select a few. Median point. Select more. Rotate it, put in place. Just like that. Oh, there is actually like 4 on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be 5, unfortunately. Another one here. Yeah, not that much. Okay, great. Some more over there. How can we make a chain fun? Also not a problem for us. Make it torus. We're going to edit mode. We're making it a bit thicker. Move it here for us to see better. Like that. 90. Maybe that's great. Let's just put it in place. Scale it down. A bit more. Not that much. Let's go. And manually place them as we want. And it's hard. And it's freaking hard to achieve. Like that. Nope, not like that. Like that. Great. It's about 5 minutes for those 3 snakes. 2 of them are fairly easy to make. Flat, mode. Great. Be so much faster. I cannot. Long close. Long close once again. Yes, it should be higher, but that's not a problem right now. We don't have all the snakes right now, which is a problem. I'm not gonna be able to finish all the snakes from all the sides, unfortunately. This is a problem. More resolution, not that much. The shape is a bit weird. Looks a bit annoyed, to be honest. I have no idea why would it be annoyed. Okay. Oh, this one is gonna be hard to make. It's pretty crazy. 3 minutes to go. Okay, shade flat, sculpt, remesh. Let's use snake hook to make his lower jaw. Right. His nope. Okay. More resolution. The inner part of his mouth. Sometimes I miss the hotkeys, which is not making it easier, and it's not making it faster. Let's snake hook those teeth. And lower ones. One minute. Oh no, I'm not gonna finish it in time, unfortunately. I'm not as fast as Nico. Nico won once again. He won that war. Even though he don't know it. He don't know that he even participated in some kind of competition. Nope. Like that. And it's 2 hours, 1 minute. And that's how much I done in 2 hours. Okay, it's not that much. Not as much as would Nico do. The speed char Nico. But it's pretty good result for me, personally. I totally missed the emotion he has. He's kind of smiling on the reference, and on my he's not that smiley. Can you hear the frog in the background? Damn, that's a real frog. Something like that. Yes, now he's smiley. Not that smiley, not that happy as he on the reference. But pretty close. He ate a muhomor. Muhomor is a fly agaric. Fly agaric. It's actually not that toxic. Some people even think that it improves cognitive functions, which is not true, obviously. It's not improving anything. Fly agaric is just a magic mushroom.
Hallucinogenic.
Hallucinogenic mushroom, yes. I hope it wasn't that loud. And his nose a bit more pointy, like that. Here we go. That's closer. He doesn't have the tongue on his on reference, but I decided that it's gonna be a nice addition. So yeah, I actually did quite a lot into R, so now I'll start what I'm gonna start. Taking it a bit slower. Not gonna rush it. I'll just finish this snake very fast. And after that, I'll just see what I can improve. Yeah, that's true. The woman is unrealistic. It's very, very unrealistic. Yeah, I tend to lean towards realism, because I mostly do realism, really realistic artworks. But I also want to practice stylized stuff too. To become ultimate artist, we had more resolution. That's his nose is also pointy, pointy. More resolution, more smoothing, more smoothing here, more smoothing there. Hmm. Is it too big of an eyeball? Is it just enough? Also, let's inflate this part because it looks quite thicker. Oh, now I see that he's not looking in the right direction. It's not a problem. Now he is looking. Also, let's snake hook him out of the scepter. Let's convert your hands to meshes and shade them flat. Nope, let's undo those. Let's give more resolution. And now convert to mesh and shade flat. Changed almost nothing. Okay. More volume here. Great, great. His hand is in place. What about his other hand? The other hand is not that good, especially from this side. Let's actually give this snake glasses and a tie. I'm gonna model it somewhere over here. Start by adding circle maybe. Rotate it 90 degrees. Okay. Edit mode. Edit mode. Shift T. Scale. F. That's now how do I mirror it? Mirror. 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 It's not working. So let's try to mirror them. Okay, I see the problem now. Control A rotation. Delete those and let's try to connect those. Why? Let's extrude it. Scale. Okay. Nope. Scale that. Nope. This actually is fine. Just give it solidify modifier. And it's working not that good. Let's see what the problem is. And we'll try to fix it. And something like this. Also apply that. Scale it. It's a cat meowing in the distance. Why is it? It's probably not a cat. But I thought it's a cat. Maybe it was a novel. Also, I wonder, should it be here like that? Or should I just... Maybe we can relax those somehow. Okay. Smooth, not smooth. It's not giving us the best result. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's make a bow tie and this hat, this hat on, and yeah, we should also move the I genuinely don't know. It looks like it's going right around. Why I did this? I don't know. Let's just pretend it didn't happen. Move a bit higher. Like that. Like that. This one is 2. And those also. Now I should decide which angle do I want to show. Something like that. How do I remember the view? Let's add camera. And let's camera to view. This. Okay. What I wanna make? I wanna make a bow tie and also rotate his head a bit. Also her head. Might have some changes too. Like that. Well, I don't think she actually needs any of those features, because it's gonna only ruin everything. She's obviously very stylized. She maybe needs some brows. like that. Okay. But where do I put those nostrils? It looks weird. I'll just try to... Great. Now bow tie, bow tie, bow tie. It's a relatively easy shape to make. Maybe even with metaballs. Did we make it? Oh, no. Metaballs are not suitable for that. It's not gonna be that fast with metaballs. Another sphere. Mirror. The y-axis. And apply. J to merge. And basically that's it. Oh, I see the problem. It's not that big of a problem, but yeah, it's not great either. Shouldn't go like this. Yeah. And where do I put it? Okay. Probably over here is good. We rotate it like this. Here we go. Let's just try to paint here. Maybe even a render, not just paint. Maybe let's just try to paint. No, I don't wanna spend too much time. Bracelets. You're goddamn right. The fastest way to make the bracelets, you guessed right, those are curves. Circle, rotated, scale. geometry, extrude, put it in place, scale it a bit more, rotate. In ZBrush you would probably just mask it with lasso and extract it. Well, that's not a ZBrush. So we're gonna add solidify. Solidify. We're gonna shade it flat. And we're gonna basically convert it to mesh. Go into edit mode. Scale like that. And give it a subdivision surface modifier. And she's got another bracelet on the other hand. Which we're gonna just copy, paste. Copy paste it in where I want it to be. Also, let's shade smooth, shade smooth, shade smooth, shade. So what do we want to do? We want to make a complex material, a golden material. Damn right. You mean that part? Okay. Also can be just a bracelet. Like that. What's next? Let's just make a material, not that complex. You won't believe it, but it's also gonna be a bracelet. I wonder if we can make that snake's head also a bracelet. Yes, yes, yes. Right, right. We've got so much to do. We have not that much time. Okay. Let's try to make those the head also out of bracelet. You can basically make all the model out of bracelets. But it's gonna be too easy. We're gonna be doing this model out of glasses next time. Edit mode. F I Let's connect or not connect. Let's just sculpt the head. Apply the modifier and sculpt, and also shaded flat. Now we can sculpt. It has non-uniform scale, Ctrl A, and transforms. A bit more resolution, which breaks it. Let's go into this mode. Let's try now. Now it works. That was a mouse squeaking. This is my squeak. Maybe not, maybe yes, who knows. Also the feather is gonna be relatively easy to make and relatively fast. Also, we're gonna make it out of, you guessed right, bracelet. Or maybe not. Let's see what we can do in edit mode. That's E, like that. Nope. Let's an Alt F. Or maybe let's try grid fillet. Like that. And now set. Now with proportional editing. Turn on. It's in place. Also forget to save. So I might want to use Alt D it for it actually not to be a separate geometry, and just a great. Now the how's it called them? Wings. I can make them out of this. Yeah. see what we can do. Great. That's it basically. Not that hard. Let's make it mirrored on y-axis, not y-axis, x-axis. Let's move origin. Like that. Like that. Let's just sculpt a little bit. It's gonna be more precisely. Okay, okay, okay. Mm. Oh, I'm not gonna do the scales. They're also called scales. I'm not gonna do them, unfortunately. Yeah. It will take so much time. It's already 2 hours 45 minutes. I'll just finally make that material I was talking about so much time. I'll call it gold. Gold, because it's got a lot of golden parts. Let's see what we can make. Try. Let's try. It's obviously gonna be this kind of color. Maybe more saturation, more metallic. Let's see how it looks in rendered view. In Eevee, we might say. Actually, let's make a quite more complex material. Like that. Let's find geometry, random per Iceland, maybe object info, this kind of random. Let's actually try to change it. Anyway, let's see if it works. This part, this, 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 and this one, even this, and even this, and bracelets, and this hairpin, this, all those are gonna be referencing this material. Yeah, it works. I believe it works. Maybe less green. And maybe the other one. And this one is less green once again. The scepter is not all golden. So we should see the handle. Damn, that's hard. Let's go to this smooth. Also, let's make another material. New. It's gonna be wooded. It's gonna be a sign. A bit rough. Less saturated, darker significantly, maybe more saturated. Yes. Now I'll paint. Also, I want select that and that. Also, pine wood. Also, I want to make another material. This one is gonna be a little bit shiny. Okay. Green, not sheen. Okay, emission. Yes. Strengths. What am I doing? What I did? I literally just broke everything that I did. Let's return. The color once again. It's fine. This. You. Be green. Green is gonna emit some green. I'm gonna assign that. Okay. Something like this. Now let's try add some light. $1,000 is enough. And before going into rendered view, we should save. Like that. Just one should emit more light. And also maybe some light from camera. Nope. Let's just make them bigger. Make them bigger. Also, not that big. Actually rendering on CPU, which is not the smartest decision. Let's make it a bit smaller. And the other one a bit bigger. Less small. I like that. So thank you for those. Um, I'm really glad that you like it. I see that I'm a little bit off with proportions. Example, this snake is much larger. Let's also try to find about this. Let's tweak some colors. Don't forget to save. Let's actually just paint here. Painting. I color pick your belly and I'll color pick your hairs. Belly and hairs. That's great. Save. Paint. 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 Her boobs as well. And her tail. Let's paint it with blue. And then with green. Like that. No, it's not actually. Let me show you. It's the same. It's just because I don't know why actually. It's because of the lighting in Blender is darkening colors. So yeah, it's an issue. But in the let's see, let's give it a material, with basic material, and see in the yeah, it's pretty close, pretty close. It's a bit more saturated. as we can see. Also, let's link materials with that. That. Just gonna link that. And that, 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 and that. We will link materials as well. For now you cannot see what we are doing, but in a moment it will be nice. Okay. Your hands also might appreciate some work, but we're out of time. We're out of our limits. Let's just try to finish just something that we can. The hairs are extremely blue. This snake is also a bit blue. With darker nose, and I might want to just paint it with green. Slightly. And with darker blue on his nose as well. And red eyes. Just like that. Great. What about his glasses and his bow tie? Maybe I have material for that. And a material for that. Okay, let's just paint her eyes. Why we cannot paint her eyes? needs only one eye. Oh, yeah. Now I see the problem. Hmm. You are not disrupting me, by the way. Don't worry. You're actually helping a lot. Without you, I would just forget about so many parts. Damn, she's so happy from this angle. Maybe surprised. She's like, damn, what's going on? That's okay. It's gonna have a violet color. Oh, it will not. Yeah, it will. Okay, and that. Maybe it's too red, but it's fine. This one is gonna be green. Maybe it's too saturated, but who cares? Okay. Give him blue eyes. Like that. This one is gonna be pink. Rated. Maybe even less. So something on the cheek. With an orange mouth. And white teeth. 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 Teeth, teeth, teeth. And there's a green. And the last one. Green. It's gonna be orange. A bit darker. It's damn dark. Fine. About his eye is blue. Red. Okay, let's see how it looks in rendered view. Not that good. So, I guess it's done for now. Maybe color, maybe some light should be changed. It's about this. And let's try 3000. Okay. Maybe bigger. Maybe smaller. So it's smaller. We have what we have. Not much, not much. Okay, okay. $1,000 is enough. Three hours, 20 minutes. I almost almost there. Okay. The face is not, still not also the hairs. No. Let's move the snake a bit. Hairs. Great. That's basically done. I don't think I can go on. Probably it's probably it for now. I'll continue it tomorrow. Well, the challenge. I'll continue the challenge tomorrow with another new reference. I hope everyone had some fun today. Every one, my single viewer had some fun and enjoyed that stream. Also relaxed with those nature sounds. Anyway, have a good night and goodbye.